Hi there, how's it going? This is Ash from Fetch Profits. If you are an Indian business and if you like to accept payments in currencies other than your Indian currency for your products and services, depending on the kind of business you have, then Razorpay happens to be one of the best ways to actually go about integrating a payment gateway to your website. You can get yourself a copy of Razorpay at fetchprofits.com/Razorpay. You would like to use this link because I can help you with your KYC documentation and also activating Razorpay on your website. If you need website help as well, I could help you with that. Get in touch with me if you need any help. Having said that, this is how your Razorpay dashboard will look like in your account and settings. And let's say you want to accept international payments. Let's say you are a freelancer and selling your services to clients outside of India. Or let's say you are selling products, but you're also selling your products not just Indian customers but also to clients outside of the country. If you're doing that, then you would have to have a way to accept international credit cards and all other payment options that you have available, such as ACH and FPS and SEPA transfer, depending on who you're selling it to. For example, if you were to do a local currency bank transfer from a US client, then you would need something like an ACH transfer. If you were using British pounds and selling it to UK, then you would need an FPS transfer, or you would need a SEPA transfer for European bank accounts, or a generic way to transfer money anywhere in the world with a SWIFT account. If nothing, then you would need a PayPal integration. You also need instant bank transfers as shown. You would need all of these options depending on the type of business that you have. At the best, you would need a way to accept international credit cards in a plain and simple format for people to be able to purchase your products or services off of your website. But you will now notice all of my products are showing in Indian rupees. That's because I am integrated with Razorpay and I'm supposed to be showing country-specific currencies. So anybody looking at this particular store from India will look at it in Indian currency, and anybody looking at this particular store page from anywhere outside of the country, they'll be looking at it in US dollars. These are the only two currencies that I have used, but you have the option of choosing other currencies as well. Now, how do you make all this happen? When you actually activate with Razorpay and you have your KYC done, by default your Razorpay account is all set to accept payments from Indian customers. So you can create payment buttons that allow people to purchase off of your buttons using your payment button that you create with Razorpay, or you have subscription pages on Razorpay, or you have subscription links on Razorpay, or you have dedicated branded link that you could use, or you could use UPI, or you could use Indian credit cards for your website or otherwise. You also have invoices as an option. So you have everything set up. If you were selling only to Indian customers, overview about how Razorpay works is in the description below, and it will also show up on the top right corner. If you wanted to accept international payment, if you go to the left side panel here and click on accounts and settings, this is the page you will get to, and here is where you will find international payments as an option. If you click on international payments, this is the page that you will see for me because my international payments is activated, but yours is not. If yours is not, then there's going to be a simple option that says request international payments activation. For the purposes of this video, let's assume that you are a freelancer and that you are selling your services to clients both in India and abroad, and you have used PayPal earlier and used PayPal invoicing option. If you've used PayPal before, you are aware that there is something called as FIRA statement that PayPal provides for you free of cost that you could download, and that particular FIRA statement is proof that you're getting paid in US dollars for exporting your services to countries outside of India. And you will have several proofs of this sort, such as invoicing, any payments that your clients made to you before, let's say directly using bank transfer, ACH. If you have those proofs, then you can easily request for international payments, supply Razorpay team with your proof and tell them that this is exactly what my business is, what it intends to sell, who you intend to sell it to, and proof of whatever payment you've got before, and send it to Razorpay team, and they'll get back in touch with you with email or phone or both, and they will start talking to you with respect of what else you need to get your international payments activated. There are also a few other things that you will absolutely need to ensure that your international payments get activated, and that is your website itself. If you need help with how to set up your website exactly in a way that Razorpay will accept your request for international payments, please do click on the link below and get on a call with me. I'll help integrate Razorpay with your website and design and make changes to your website the way it's required, but also to ensure that your activation goes through without a hitch with Razorpay. You will need a few things such as a fully functioning store with a simple menu, and ensure that all of the links on the store are working. It should not be a dummy text, it should not be a dummy button, and it should not be clicking or pointing to some kind of a redirect or going to some empty page or a 404 error that's usually found on the website. Second, you got to have some of your products uploaded, and you got to have your prices displayed, and you also have certain other things that you need on your website. So you have certain links that are mandatory that Razorpay will ask you of. So you will want terms and conditions, you will want privacy policy, you will want an affiliate disclosure, you will want a refund policy, and your website has to be complete, ready, with no dummy links, no dummy text, no empty pages. A few pages that are absolutely mandatory are a contact. When you have all of this, plus a use case as to exactly what it is that you're trying to sell, it depends whether it's product or depends whether it's services for both India and abroad. Once they activate this for you, then you have a lot more things opening up as a part of your international payments. To begin with, you will have a way for international cards to be accepted on your site. There is also support for non-3D secure transactions. You also have a payment gateway enablement. You also have payment pages and payment links and invoices that are also enabled for multi-currency. You have several more international payment methods that you could request. You also by default get an option to integrate PayPal, and you have all of this that opens up if you wanted to sell your products and services to clients outside of the country. So by default, you'll be able to sign up with Razorpay at fetchprofit.com/Razorpay, and once you submit your KYC documents, you're all set to go and start accepting payments for Indian customers. If you wanted to accept international payments from clients or customers from outside of the country, then you would need international payments activation. If you need help with any of these processes or any of these activations and any of the documentation, please do click on the link below and schedule a call. You can also leave comments if you need help. So I hope that helped. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. If you like the video, please do like it and share it. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. This is Ash from Fetch Profits signing out.